Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be taking it nice and slow today. We're actually going to be starting brand new. We're going to play it on normal, have a good time, see what we can accomplish.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Already gone.
Man, I hate how like my heart just starts shaking hard, beating like a little wuss every time I play a horror. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm not scared. Not scared at all. You know what? I'll let you guys see just how big of a pussy I really am. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'll grow up here, I swear. That's not true at all. Oh. It's time to go. Woo! They're chasing me. Hey, big boy. Damn. I feel like I'm gonna spend a lot of time in this place. It's gonna be great. Yeah, he's coming. I'm coming. Who's coming? Me. Hello. Oh, hey, what's up, homies? Y'all look inviting. You guys want to give me a hug? I just have to get around. Oh, my chest! Oh! Oh, I think I farted. Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. Where's the rest of the stuff? What the fuck? Finish this. I don't know if ray tracing was the right move. Okay, we'll turn off the ray tracing after this, because that's bad. Okay. Okay, much better. I think. I don't know, I'm not a doctor.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
Okay, way better.
I'm good, Mom.
While it's
How are
loading
you?
this, I'm gonna step away
This
for a
trip
second.
might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
But
Just work
yeah, I
stuff.
mean, it ain't her fault.
Right.
They get pretty murdery.
Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
That seems like a fake conversation.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
What the hell? Why do they drink at the same time?
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm coming.
Glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You
That's
should
what I'm
take
saying.
lead.
That's me, the
Think
killer,
of me
telling
as
them.
backup.
I'm coming.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Don't fuck up.
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Aw, at least he has the understanding that he's got a bad mentality.
Here we are.
Now
Cauldron
viewers,
Lake.
for your benefit, be aware, there is a wiener. You have been warned. Why are you chopping frames again?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Do. What happens?
PD.
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Yeah, you can tell we're going to be here for a minute. Okay, so the rental cabins are on our right as we walk forward. A bony-legged path? Sure. There's a back way. General store. Witch's hut. Sure.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
You goddamn right watching the dead guy!
Belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
Oh, somebody's been watching Bruce Almighty. And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Hey there, Agent Casey, right?
You
Sheriff
can call me
Baker
Grandpa.
said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Hello.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am.
Let me tell you
I'm
what.
Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
You shut your goddamn mouth out here.
Right here, Thornton. My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Boy, you just...
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Yeah.
It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Baker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
My man, let him talk.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know,
In?
inside.
No way.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it.
My man.
Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
What? You hiding something, boy? That's a nice mustache you got there. Man, you're cute. Anyways. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to general store. It'll tell me if it needs to tell me.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Send me in.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
I'll kill you. All the victims were reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Reported missing. Discovered 2 years later in a shallow grave. Discovered 8 years later. Holy shit. Predation. Does not match 8 years spent in a lake. That makes sense. So then she died recently. And then found 2 weeks ago. What's the date on this though? Slight differences in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies. But not the cause of death, which was chest trauma. I mean, deep gash in the middle of the chest, heart missing, bruises on the wrists and legs, all the body parts experienced bloating. Post-mortem tattooing of the body, murder targets have no discernible common traits, and the chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques, which tells you that they're hunters, most likely.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're
So
just
visiting
getting
the Mind
started.
Place does not
Let's head down the hill
stop
to the
the
crime
game.
scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge.
So I can't run away.
Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of
You're so
retiring?
sweet.
You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm.
They
Real
die.
funny, Anderson.
Doll. Do you guys smell that? Smells like bitch in here.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not.
Doom. My toesies. Sis. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Well, lucky for me, I'm pretty inverted myself. It's an innie, not an out. I mean, no, I didn't say that. Oh, I was hoping for some Resident Evil. Just gonna pick up a.
Fucking nature.
I know,
Gives me a
it's so
headache.
pretty, right?
There's too much sky.
Too much tree. I guess, you know, you're into that kind of stuff. Oh, what's up here?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I don't want to go that way. Seems scary. Like the woods aren't any scarier. Alright. over the mountains and through the woods. I'm gonna poop my pants, they said. Hey, look, is that a dream catcher? Ah, and here I said I was gonna be quiet. I lied. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding area. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. Let me out! Dive, dive, dive! Oh, hey, big boy.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be
you know.
a dangerous place.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If
Also
getting
a really
back to
nice place to
nature
go
is your
poop.
thing.
Just rub it up against a log, that way when someone else walks by, it's like,
Damn.
it's a
Should've
good
brought an
time.
umbrella.
I like the
Ugh,
rain.
my hand.
The only thing around here that feels like home.
You
Luckily,
think the local law had the sense to put up a
I'm not
tarp?
wearing brown pants.
If
I
they
might be
did.
SOL.
Next coffee's on me.
Why do they have a phone booth out here?
Yeah, but sir, can I make it, Mulligan?
General store at Cauldron
Hey!
Lake.
Deputy
Shalom.
Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Poachers. So some suspicious activity was reported. Fielders saw some movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. And then nothing to report on the next day. It was a regular day. Then the following, hunters are out after dark. Poachers heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Got to keep an eye out on these people. An eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out there. Why is that? So a large amount of gambling. I knew it. I mean, what else are you gonna do out here, right? Drink coffee and despise life? No, shit gets boring. I'm gonna stay in here. Mosquitoes might be out there. Okay, I lied. I'm coming. Oh my god, it's so bright. Ladies and gentlemen, I do warn you, again, there's hold on. I have a thing I want to do. So, oof. We're gonna do our best to limit the damage that it does to my mental.
This is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Banana!
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Okay, we're examining the corpse. Don't worry. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Wanna start by inspecting the body, Anderson?
Not really.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
We've got a key image.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think not. When a key image is placed to prompt a new question. Oh yeah. Objectives are viewable. Huh. Case board or leave. Okay, we're gonna leave that on. Yeah, we're gonna try.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Lazy.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
They held my boy down, they didn't even cut off his pecker. Dude, look at that bloating on his thighs though, Jesus.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Deduction, as you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked. So the clues that I put in the pictures, they unlock the deduction, which leads us to our next questions. It opens up the story, telling us, hey, how do we solve this now? Based on this information we have.
Who is our victim?
Duh.
Who killed him?
Okay. You know what?
Need to find more clues.
It's more work than I want to do.
Any idea who the victim is?
Love you.
No,
but
I
we're
sure
gonna make
do.
it work.
His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So, you know
so
something.
you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner
It'd
got
be
killed
fun
in
to
the
be
field, he
to work with
went
the
off the
FBI.
deep end.
I don't know if the pay
Got
is
the
enough
boot
though.
pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Maybe.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Don't be mad at me.
Someone was drinking beer. They
They were
spent
there
time
for a
here,
while.
waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
They could have packed it. Yeah. I'm back. So, what's the victim is?
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
So FBI fired him because he went off the deep end. I'm sure we'll get some explanation as to why.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything. Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
So it was definitely premeditated because they brought a tripod. They've been there for a while with the cooler. So, I mean, that's the obvious expectation, which is going to lead us into our next line of
They
questioning.
planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Someone's trying to
Profiling.
get in.
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt.
How?
Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation.
Well, we know that
Piece it together.
one of the big things that we know is that he went off the deep end, and why he went off the deep end. I wasn't paying attention because I have bad habits. Let's go with ritual
Nightingale was
murder.
chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
That makes sense. You should be able to gather that because they were, you know,
Agent
gutting him.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Which explains the bloat. But again, we know he was, you know, all that fun stuff. So, woo woo woo. We're gonna do our best not to stare at the wiener. The wiener. Charm slots lets you equip charms to enhance Saga's ability. Is it because it's a saga? Only charms can be equipped into the charm slots. Profile the victim. Oh, so I guess we're going back. What was he doing in the lake?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well,
How do you...
I'll just wait here.
Oh yeah, because we looked at the map, huh? Sometimes.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
California?
It is kind of creepy, though.
No shit. I wouldn't be going in there, but, you know.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Well then collect it.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a
Sounds
manuscript.
like a writer writing
Page of a story.
old school.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. I must find out what. This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. Thanks, asshole. I can live with that. I don't think, okay.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
No way we're going down there.
I think something's been put inside a witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. And yet, there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story.
Yep.
Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate
Yep.
all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter. Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Lying ass. Oh, what? Could you imagine? Now you got them wet ass socks. Sores are gonna start, or blisters will start forming after a little bit because
Good to see
this
you still in one
sweaties.
piece, Anderson.
No,
Forest can be a dangerous place.
I've never seen
think I
this
saw
forest in my
something.
life.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt the place.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Hey look, there's the cauldron. While the sun is out, I feel safe. Who would have guessed?
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it.
That's so hot.
I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Jeez. Ah. We're gonna do it again because there's a lot of wiener. Bananas!
Hey, you made it back. Good.
Okay.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles.
We did
Crazy
not.
flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
You didn't see it. Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well,
so
sure.
we don't have to look at
but
the
the
wiener
coroner
anymore.
won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
I think there'd be more mud to walk through.
Thanks.
But
Let's
I guess
get the car. Drive to Bright
because it's
Falls
a
and talk to these
volcano, there
witnesses,
wouldn't be as
the
much clay.
Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of
Let me
coffee.
assume.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
That's fair. Let's see.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey
Oh,
hates
it's
the endless
together here,
jokes
though.
about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
My toes.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
It's cooking. Yeah. So what's to the right?
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
What's this? The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. Finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Who writes that? Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey north. So I'm assuming he was here for winter. And it was turning to spring. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Moving inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in the fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple, just at the way the Methuselah beard hangs off it. Methuselah, huh. This is why trees are better than people. So, somebody who doesn't like hanging around people, very wildlife based. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs. Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm assuming it's the bloated drunk guy staggering around the forest. No, he didn't say he was naked. So after I saw the weirdo guy, decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at. But I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive, but edible, and surprisingly tasty. Okay. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Again, my man, it don't make any goddamn sense as to why you stayed here.
What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Interesting.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Plays really well. Almost like a movie.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
No.
Hey there.
Oh, hello.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Okay, so
Don't know, don't care.
don't know, don't care.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee.
I wish you could just like bump into him.
Bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
You know, I was just thinking about it. If you worked in a small town like this and you were able to get something that you could ship out, imagine the excess income you'd be able to get out of it for the shipping, even though the cost remains low for you
The amount of
and
hot caffeinated beverages you down
maintaining.
has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. All that steam.
Change of topic, please.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float.
I'm gonna
will
go
be
check
the
something
belle of
out.
all at this year's
Be
Deer
right
Fest.
back.
Just a few more days. It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect really. It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has. Got any big plans for the day after the festival?
What the
It's
hell?
known as the staying in and eating your body weight in pancakes day around here.
Holy shit, no thank you.
After all that celebrating. Well, I've got plans now by the sound of it.
Cute.
I'll head straight to the Old Deer when I wake up. Oh, you won't be the only one. Hi there!
It's a really high pitch for a look like that. What you doing? What'd you lose? Girl is on it, I'm telling you.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's
Hello.
nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
Huh.
Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your
You know,
time.
I wouldn't mind a leather jacket like that.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
Did a really good job making that very...
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Knew they'd be looking
So
for
what
my
did
guy.
you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake.
That's hot.
He was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless
shouting?
skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos.
Oh yeah,
in
they shot me in
deer
the stomach.
masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some
And they do
kind
this
of
in a diner with people
satanic
behind
cult.
them, all around?
And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Yeah, so...
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's
Oh,
my
it's so
first cult
nice.
case. Exciting.
Why does not be so warm?
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
So what kind of cult?
Right. The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there.
She was
They
hiding
say the
something. I guess
riders
that's how she
fell
could
in
have
the lake.
gotten to that point.
Private
But
party.
a necklace?
No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book.
Is that's why they had the
Nothing
hole
to
in
do
the
with
fence?
the murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Debo.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what
LOL.
horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
That's weird. Kind of the way that they're approaching it. Very forced.
Hey, how's it going?
Poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm a big fan of Coconut as much as the next person, but come on. Oh, if only this were Fallout, then I could take a sip. See how they've been taking care of it. Oh, this is the men's bathroom. Whoops, wrong one!
Can't open this with my bare hands.
But what about the cult necklace? No? Okay. We tried. Rude. Trying to break in. What's in here?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Not me. Jesus Christ, not me. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. Sometimes.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen.
And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
Why the hell are you here?
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail.
Unless you did
If
something.
you need anything else, just come to me.
Such a
Got it.
Such a weird statement.
Thank you, Saga.
But it's officer to you. Special agent. My bad. Why won't you look at me? What do you think he wants to play? That's crazy.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I lied.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just
There's a lot of
let us know.
cops for
We
a
appreciate
fucking
the support, Sheriff.
small town.
How are you? Agent?
Oh, see, they say it right. No thanks.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear.
Oh no, a bear.
Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow.
We have bolt
You
cutters.
think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Have to appreciate that. Okay. Ah! You don't see me.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Why do you seem so stoked at it? What the hell? Why is it so dark?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
For real. Why does that sound like bubble guts? Special Agent, are you stealing from people's personal lockers? You're goddamn right. There's a lot of cops here.
Okay, let's take a look at Outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Ah!
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. That's it. No.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Forewarning everybody, there is a wiener somewhere.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
What the hell?
No, wait.
I saw a picture of
Sheriff?
What the?
A guy? Oh, show me the clicker. I'll show you. God. Hey, look, she does a ring on.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go! Vanished.
Yeah, I'm not terrified at all.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
So we have to pursue him. Yeah.
Lake saga.
Okay. Hooray!
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But how did they not lose their fucking mind when they see a friend dead on the floor? I'm sorry, but like...
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters are
They're a fine pair.
You wanna get the hell out of there? No, we don't want to go down there. Too creepy. For me.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
They lie. I know one of you stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. What the hell? Theft is taken seriously around here. It's Sheriff Pete. It's a sheriff station for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm gonna catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you got too much time on your hands. I mean, yeah, because she's taking a shit. Like, come on, dude. You got like 30 people that work here.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh?
Walter.
At my wit's end with you.
I'm tired of your bullshit, Walter.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
I could gun you down.
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day?
What? Every
No,
other day?
I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing?
It's not opening.
It's a lot.
Hey, big boy. That's the flattest ass I've ever seen. Don't mind me. No soy interesado.
Hey, how you doing?
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare.
I don't feel
ASAP.
like he's as educated as he could
Think
have been.
we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
It is a beautiful scene, though. I will say that.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Oh, this feels so good.
I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Even
Yeah,
better,
I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree.
Hey, look, there's the tree.
What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience,
What kind of cult refers themselves as a tree?
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, look, it's the guy from the...
How are you folks doing?
those restricted areas.
Hello,
Don't do it.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's Sauna ja Vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Let me fucking see it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
All this door's open now. Maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter. That is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report to the investigations department for the investigation. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casings around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Stephen Lynn, Chief Technician. Anything else in here? Y'all got any of them bullets?
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages.
Yeah.
Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
How nice. There's no more wieners down here. Oh my god, the water is rising.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale.
Feels like
but
home.
The page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it.
After we
If
find
anything comes up-
Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Just doing a quick comb to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, definitely want to have this out. We already looked at that. Oh, okay.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side Slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Out of town? Not sure where the tough get going, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Actually, yeah, let's look at the case board. Looks like there's 8 total. Footprints, so we need 2 more. Oh, hey. I've been here before. There's the tree. Run down here, and we should be back at the general store. Oh, there's the phone booth. Cool. Yep. I have no idea where I'm at. General store's to our left. What's to our right? Oh. Well, if we're going down, that means we're heading towards the lake. The witch's hut. No, thank you. I don't think I can get it too far in because last time, right? Yep. Hooray! I love ammo. Makes me feel safe. So, Witch's Hut. And we know that if we go left, what's this? Don't break, don't break, don't break. Okay. What the hell is that? Friday. Mitch told me that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? Okay, so this is definitely not not an adult, it's a kid. She's living with her parents. I haven't even told her I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in the big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright freaking Falls? So I told her, and she said thanks. Kill me. I snuck out last night again, went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here. Like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyways, something weird is going down there. What's going on down there? I'm gonna find out what. I'm going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. Bet I can find some way inside the building, take some photos. It's gonna be epic.
There's another lunchbox.
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. What the fuck? Hooray! I don't know what the hell that is yet.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Oh yeah. I guess I should have been following these, huh? Oh, you motherfucker!
I can feel something. A presence.
Guess we're doing this again.
Nightingale isn't far.
We're good, we're good. Yeah, the water does get pretty deep here, huh?
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay.
I was just
I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Saga finds safe haven. Oh my god, my favorite, it's free loot! Oh, what the hell is it? Oh, painkillers, okay. Yeah, that sounds... I guess that's the station down there? Not letting me explore, trying to scare the hell out of me. I'm fine. I can do this.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
This fuse is busted.
No way.
This one
Okay.
looks good. People should really stop littering, though. Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Yeah, it just got progressively darker. This is our safety, it looks like. One memento, poor favor. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Do your thing. Okay.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the Witch's Ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
I don't know. I would not be walking into that willingly.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Cultist isn't close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
For a while, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Back room that I can get
Nightingale's
to.
heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign, Nightingale's heart.
Chill out, Alan.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
You heard the movement in there too, right? I'm not losing my goddamn mind. I'm fine, I'm fine. Oh fuck! Just like boost right through there.
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
So crisp. Okay. Check Lady Fortuna at the counter.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown.
Sorry, gotta walk around for a
left
second.
to rot.
Get kind of scared.
Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
No, but it doesn't tell us how it ends. That's good. Okay. Again, sorry, just not a huge fan of scaries. terrible aim.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Sure, Lady Fortuna at the counter. Just in case. Okay, 705, 713, 846. We go 846. There should be 2. 25, right? No, it wasn't 725. That would have been too easy.
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
Oh, okay. 5, 13, 17, 23, 39. So, 39. Hooray! Dibs. Nothing else to see here. Yeah, this isn't creepy at all. They didn't write it anymore, did they?
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
No, can't go that way. I get the feeling it's about to get a whole lot worse. That's okay. This is not how the story goes.
Time to tie up loose ends on the caseboard.
Loose ends.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving.
Now where's their loot? Give me a goddamn machete, I'll take him out.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Looks like we're headed into the Upside Down.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Virginia. I'll sit my ass. I will stay
What was
put.
that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
to find Nightingale.
Witch's Ladle, towering over Saga, watching her in the... Oh, wait, I just...
Witch's Ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
Thanks, Alan. I assume that's you. Yeah, no, I've got no want in the world to continue into this. You son of a bitch.
He's here. Nightingale.
Yeah, about where? If he's down there, I ain't going there. Not yet. When you want to make sure that you know your surroundings in a fucking horror game. Jesus Christ. I can run through that and ditch him. He was up here a second ago. You can't climb it. Okay, this is where I came from, okay.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Leo's badge.
I don't give a shit about the badge. Give me the ammo. Don't you grab me, you bastard. Well, I have shotgun ammo, which means I'm about to start some shit, and it ain't gonna end well. Fuck it. God damn you. Don't grab me, don't grab me, don't grab me, don't grab me. Nope. Oh, you fucking bitch.
Shit. Run!
I forgot how to do the thing. Oh, okay. In the heart, in the heart, in the heart. Oh, you dumb bitch. Thought there was loot. I gotta get the loot. Out of the fucking wall again, you bastard. Oh. nope, nope, you don't see me. I dodged that. No, that was fine, it was fine.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
Not to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey!
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! They cut out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
In the dark, miles apart, made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging heart, went too far. I will never lose myself again, or I was calling you, did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times for your way.
Thank you guys for hanging out with me this evening. I'm gonna stop here as we finished. Looks like we finished chapter 2, and I missed a lot of loot because I saw another box that I could have probably looted. But yeah, thank you guys again.